Okay, so good afternoon, all of you. Welcome to this first and very first lecture of Applied Thermodynamics. I am Professor Digvijay Runge, and I'll be teaching you the subject. Okay, so last year also I have taken the same subject. Then in last semester I have taken refrigeration and air conditioning. Before that I have taken the subject of IC engine. So this field of mechanical engineering, what we thoroughly called as thermal engineering, is what I have mastery on. Okay. So first I will introduce myself and then we'll see what is this thing called applied thermodynamics. Okay, so we'll see what is its syllabus, what you are going to learn from the subject, what are its objectives. Okay, then we'll see what is its exam structure. All these things I will see today. So today's lecture will be only about the introduction. I will introduce you to the subject. So if you have any problems in hearing or if I am not, I think my voice is very loud and clear. But if you have any problem, you can put that in chat box, right? So let us start. So I will present my screen now. Okay, so I think my screen is visible to all of you, and all I welcome all first to this semester of mechanical engineering, second year, third sem. You are a DSY student, so directly you are being enrolled in this institute. So we all know about the Swedish College of Engineering. It is very renowned college in our area, and mechanical is its very oldest branch of this college. And we have given very strong and educated students, or I can say candidate to the industry. So if you see our alumni, these are working at very highest positions in various MNCs. So last month there we had a alumni meeting. So number of alumni from our mechanical branch, they have joined, and some of them are working in foreign countries, some are working in at higher positions in the MNCs. So we have very good background, good history of this mechanical engineering department. Okay. So our subject here for this semester is applied thermodynamics, SC mechanical, academic year 2020-21. Okay. So this is me. My name is Digvijay Runge. I have done the B mechanical from the same institute. Then I given the exam of GATE. So GATE, as a few of you may know, it is an exam for your post graduation, as well as if you want to appear in PSU companies. Okay, it is very prestigious examination, GATE examination, which you can appear after your graduation. So that I have cleared. After that, I have completed my MTech in the thermal engineering. So all this subject which you might have studied in your diploma, that is internal combustion engine, basic thermodynamics, refrigeration and air conditioning, heat and mass transfer. So all these subjects come under the category of thermal engineering. Then now recently I have taken admission for PhD. So right now I'm pursuing PhD. I'm not completed yet, so that is why I have put it in the parenthesis. Now I'm working as assistant professor from last 18 months, or we can say 1.5 years, in the Department of Mechanical Engineering, Swedish College of Engineering, Pandharpur. Okay, so this is me in the photo, in the college uniform. So you may see now me through video camera, but like it is very unfortunate because of COVID, we cannot meet physically. Because when we meet physically, then I get to know you better, right? So in this online mode, there are some restriction on meeting the students, because I have this record. We can ask your seniors. I am very close to my students. I like to get to know my students both academically, both personally, and I like to motivate the students. Not only engineering, but they should go multidisciplinary. So if you are like mechanical students, it doesn't matter. So because in last semester, means last to last semester when the college are working and before this COVID situation, I have arranged one workshop of RC aircraft, remote control aircraft. So if you see, it is little bit attached to the mechanical engineering. It is little bit attached to the ENTC and electrical engineering. So I always encourage students to go beyond their subjects. So though you are mechanical engineer, though, but in a real world, uh, your task will not be only limited to mechanical engineering. You should know some knowledge of programming. You should know some knowledge of motors, electrical parts, etc., etc. Okay. So I have conducted some activity. Also in our college, we have one student branch is there of ASHRAE. So ASHRAE is like American Society of Heating, Refrigeration, and Air Conditioning. It is very prestigious international organization, and we are very fortunate to have its own branch, ASHRAE student branch in our college. So I am also working as a student advisor in that committee, and we have like 30 to 40 students now who are ASHRAE members, and that is whole related to the refrigeration air conditioning. So when you will go in last year of your degree, at that stage you can be members, and you can also explore the world of that. Okay, so this is little bit information about me. Now coming to your course of applied thermodynamics. Okay, so your examination scheme, as you can see on the screen, ESC means your university examination. So that will be for 70 marks. Okay, and your ISC means your internal examination. So ISC means ISC means we conduct this unit test. What we call unit test, we call here it as a ISC. So in ISC we have ISC 1 and ISC 2. So this each ISC will be for 25 marks, and cumulatively we are giving out of 30 marks when at the end of your semester. So ISC will be out of 30 marks. So this marks ISC marks we have to convert to the university, right? And as a part of Svericulture, so we also take ISC 3. So those students who cannot perform well in ISC 1 or ISC 2, for them we have ISC 3, so they can perform better, and we can consider that score, ISC 3 score, in their final score. Okay. And last is term work. So you are very familiar with the term works. Out of 25 marks, it is given, and it is solely based on your attendance, how much your attendance is there. So please do not make any mistake that in online mode your attendance will be ignored. Okay, because in this semester when I was teaching refrigeration, air conditioning, or other faculties who were teaching for the BE classes, and some students, notorious students, who totally thought that online mode chalta hai, and this kind of behavior they showed, and we have strictly given them very minimum passing marks so that they should not fail, but very less marks we are given. So those students who were having very less attendance, so our term work was 25 marks, we are given them marks around, when passing was 11 marks, so we are given the marks around 12 and 14. So those students who take casually this attendance for online lectures, we have punished them very harshly. And those who have maintained very good attendance, about 80%, 85%, so for them we have given very good marks. About 20 marks we have given to them. This term work also depends on your behavior. So there is a notice which is issued by our institute that if any students try to disturb this online classes or bring some uh, like unwanted materials on that platform, and straight away this police action will be taken. That notice is already issued by the college previously. And third thing here is the submission. So submissions, as a diploma engineer, you already know. You have to submit the assignment, you have to submit the journals, and all these marks will be considered under your term work. So you have external examination, that is the university examination, then you have ISC marks, then there is a term work. Okay. So previously, when I was studying this subject, that time their oral was also there. That is called a POE. But from last 2 years, this structure is changed and the PO is been removed. So there is no oral examination. External oral examination is not there for you, and but internal oral examination will be there. Okay. So this is your course structure. Okay, so we'll continue. Then we'll see what are the course objective. Okay, so you have decided long back that you want to do the engineering. Okay, I don't know who told you, or I don't know what you thought of that time, because previously engineering has some setback because of other branches, other this pharmacy and all that. But engineering retains its value every time, because without the engineering, world cannot move forward. So let it be computer, let it be NTC, let it be mechanical. Engineering will be there. So you long back you have selected engineering as your career option, and in that engineering you have studied various subjects, right? So we have this NBA accreditation. So our Sweden Institute is one of those few institutes which is having NBA accreditation, okay, National Board accreditation. So that NBA has done very good job. They have defined the objectives, okay. So there was a time when the institute अशा निघतच चाललेल्या, म्हणजे इंजिनिअरिंग लाईक बिझनेस बनवायचं काम चाललेलं आणि बरेचसे लोक इंजिनिअरिंग इन्स्टिट्यूट काढत चाललेले, बरेचसे इंजिनियर बाहेर पडत होते. अँड ऍट सम पॉइंट देर कम अ पॉइंट, आता अशी एक वेळ आली की ह्या स्टुडंट्स खरंच कॅपेबल आहेत का इंडस्ट्री जॉब करण्यासाठी, खरंच ते तेवढे लायक आहेत का, खरंच त्यांच्याकडे तेवढं नॉलेज आहे का, खरंच त्यांच्याकडे तेवढे स्किल आहेत का, हा एक प्रश्न उभा राहिला. म्हणजे इंजिनियर्स बाहेर पडत होते, पण त्यातले खरेच किती स्किल्ड आहेत, खरंच किती एम्प्लॉयबल स्टुडंट्स आहेत किंवा कॅन्डिडेट आहेत ह्याच्यावर प्रश्नचिन्ह निर्माण झालं. त्यावेळेस बरेचसे जे इन्स्टिट्यूट आहेत जसे एनबी आहे, त्यानंतर वॉशिंग्टन एक रँकिंग आहे, हे बरेचसे रँकिंग त्यामध्ये आले आणि त्यांनी ठरवलं की आपण ह्या सगळ्या इन्स्टिट्यूटचं स्टँडर्डायझेशन करू. सो त्यावेळेस त्यांनी काय ठेवलं की विल डिफाईन सम ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह. सो वेन अ स्टुडंट सेज दॅट आय एम गोइंग टू डू इंजिनिअरिंग, what outcomes he will get. So if he completes the engineering, these are the objective he is going to fill you. In that engineering, if you are going to study applied thermodynamics, what should be its course objective? म्हणजे काय म्हणून तुम्ही तो सब्जेक्ट शिकताय, किंवा त्या कोर सब्जेक्टचे काय ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह आहेत, सब्जेक्ट शिकल्यानंतर तुम्हाला काय आउटकम मिळणार आहेत, हे डिफाईन केलेलं आहे. सो आय विल गिव्ह सम लिटल बिट इंट्रोडक्शन टू दॅट अँड देन विल मूव्ह. ओके, so course objectives see here. First is to learn about first law for reacting system and heating value of fuels. So this is wholly related to your basic laws of thermodynamics. So your basic laws of thermodynamics you already have studied in diploma engineering, but I request you all that don't go in overconfidence. So in last year also I have taught this DSY students, and in first month their impression was very clear to me. So it was, the impression was like this. So they have seen the syllabus of engineering's ATD, applied thermodynamics. Then they compared this syllabus with their DS diploma thermodynamics, and somewhere they went into overconfidence that we have studied this subject, we have studied the basic concepts, and this subject very very easy to us. So don't go in such a notion. Okay, whatever you are learned in diploma, so we have this diploma college in Sweden also. We know some things about the diploma, that the teachers there in diploma college, their only focus or their major focus is to pass the students. So less emphasis is given on clearing the concept, less emphasis is given on applying the knowledge, more emphasis is given on mugging the knowledge. म्हणजे तुम्हाला ते पाठ करणे आणि पास कसं होता येईल याच्यावर भर दिलेला असतो. But let me clear here, engineering is very different. Engineering is all about applying the knowledge. Yes, you have to mug here also to pass the examination, but that is just one part. But if you are able, or if you succeed in applying this knowledge, then and then only you can be successful engineer. Okay, so there is thousands of ships of engineer. In that you have to become a lion. अशा भरपूर हजारो मेंढ्या आहेत इंजिनिअरिंग म्हणून बाहेर पडणाऱ्या, पण त्यामध्ये आपल्याला काय म्हणायचं, सिंह बनायचंय. वी हॅव टू बिकम अ lion, we have to become a employable engineer, we have to become a skill engineer. Okay, so you have to focus on clearing your basic concept, and you have to also able, or we'll walk together this path. Also I will give some applications of this concept, and then we'll study the subject. Okay, now second is to learn about vapor power cycles and their analysis. So this subject, there are two names here. First is applied, the second is thermodynamics. Thermodynamics all is the study about the heat and power, and first word is here is applied. That means we have thermodynamics, the concept of thermodynamics, and then we are going to apply. So that is why the course of or your subject name is applied thermodynamics. We are going to apply the concept of thermodynamics to some applications. So the application which is considered in your syllabus is thermal power station. Okay, I'll repeat. We are going to study a thermal power station. The thermal power station म्हणजे काय? I'll give a very small idea. So this is very international business. So it is related to generating electricity. So you might have studied in school or in your diploma also. There are various methods to generate the electricity. We have hydel power stations, right? जसं कोयना डॅम आहे, त्यातून आपण पाण्यातून परत ते वीज तयार करतो. Then we have nuclear power stations. So through युरेनियमचं आपण फिशन रिएक्शन करून त्यातून परत वॉटर बॉईल करून मग त्यातून आपण इलेक्ट्रिसिटी जनरेट करतो. वी हॅव विंड टर्बाईन्स, विंडची आपण एनर्जी वापरतो, त्यातून आपण इलेक्ट्रिसिटी जनरेट करतो. असे वेगवेगळे टाइप्स आहेत. देन वी हॅव सोलर. ओके, so out of that one more is there on which is very oldest, which is called as thermal power stations. Now this thermal power stations solely works on the coal. म्हणजे कोल असतो, कोल पासून परत ते बॉयलर असतात, बॉयलर मध्ये पाणी गरम करतात, पाण्याची स्टीम होते, स्टीम वर टर्बाईन फिरतं, टर्बाईन फिरलं की जनरेटर मध्ये इलेक्ट्रिसिटी जनरेट केली जाते, परत ती ग्रीडला पास होते आणि पुढे ते डिस्ट्रीब्यूट केली जाते. So this is a subject which will be focusing on the thermal power station. So your first chapter is related to basic concept. Once you have very solid base of basic concept, then we'll move towards the thermal power station. We'll see how this thermal power station works, then what are its components. Okay, so that will be included in your syllabus. The third objective here is to learn about flow of steam through nozzles. Fourth objective is to learn about the reciprocating compressor with and without intercooling. Fifth objective here it is to analyze the performance of steam boilers, steam turbines and steam condenser. So these are all the components of a thermal power station. म्हणजे तुम्ही जर स्टीम टर्बाइन घ्या, स्टीम बॉयलर घ्या, स्टीम कंडेन्सर्स घ्या किंवा नोझल्स घ्या, these are all the components of the thermal power station. Okay, so you understand the chronology. First you are going to study the basic concepts, then you are going to study the thermal power station, how it's working and how to calculate its performance. Then you are going to study what are the components inside the thermal power station. Okay, so this subject is not limited to your this semester only. If you have mastered this subject, तुम्ही जर चांगला अभ्यास केला सब्जेक्टचा, तर येणारे जे सब्जेक्ट आहे तुमच्या इंजिनिअरिंग मधले, जसं की आयसी इंजिन असेल, रेफ्रिजरेशन, एअर कंडिशनिंग असेल, हीट अँड मास ट्रान्सफर असेल, हे सब्जेक्ट तुमच्यासाठी फार इझी जातील जर तुमचं एटीडी बद्दलचं नॉलेज एकदम क्लिअर असेल तर. ओके, सो दिस वन सब्जेक्ट विल क्लिअर युअर पार्ट टुवर्ड्स युअर 3 सब्जेक्ट. एटीडी तुमचा क्लिअर असेल तर तुमचा रॅक, तुमचं एचएमटी आणि तुमचं आयसी इंजिन हे तिन्ही सब्जेक्ट तुम्हाला सोपे जातील. ओके, सो दिस वॉज ऑल अबाउट द कोर्स ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह. Then next we have course outcomes. आता हा सब्जेक्ट शिकल्यानंतर what the teacher or what the industry person will expect from you, right? So these are the course outcomes. What outcomes we are expecting from the students when they study the applied thermodynamics subject. Now, by completion of the course, the students will be able to first apply knowledge of mathematics and science to solve real thermodynamics problems. So you are going to apply the knowledge of mathematics and science. Second, evaluate performance of mechanical devices like boiler, compressor, steam turbine, etc. Okay. Third, you are going to apply knowledge of basic thermodynamic concepts of analysis of vapor power cycles. And fourth outcome, what we expect from you is the apply knowledge of thermodynamic concept for analysis of flow of steam nozzles and steam condenser. Okay. So these are the outcomes we or the industry persons will expect from you if you say we have studied the applied thermodynamics subject. So I will explain a little about NBA, okay? Because this is your very introduction class, and I don't want to create a burden or fill your heads with lot of knowledge, okay? We'll go eventually, we start the subject eventually in next lecture. But in today's lecture, let us give some time for the introductory subject like NBA. Okay, so whenever they say that this college is NBA accredited, what it means that I will explain to you. Okay, because NBA has come just in last semester, we will be NBA accredited, and after 3 years or after 2 years again it will come back. So you should have an idea what is this NBA. Okay, so NBA is National Board of Accreditation, right? As I previously told you, there was this scam was going on in engineering colleges. Lots of engineering colleges were open, engineers were coming out, and there was a question of skilled engineers or employable engineers. Then they have gone in detail and they have standardized this process. Okay, one of those processes is Bloom's taxonomy. ठीक आहे, आता ह्यात नवीन काय नाहीये. If you see the diagram on the screen, you will realize. आता ब्लूम्स टॅक्सॉनॉमी काय म्हणते की सगळ्यात पहिली स्टेप, एखादा तुम्ही कन्सेप्ट शिकताय, कुठलाही सब्जेक्ट तुम्ही स्टडी करताय, त्यातली पहिली स्टेप काय असते तर रिमेंबर. म्हणजे जे आपण लहानपासून करत आलोय, पाढे करत आलोय, आपण डेफिनेशन पाठ करत आलो आहे. आपण कधी कधी ज्यांचं मॅथ्स अवघड असतं ते मॅथ्सचे प्रॉब्लेम देखील अख्खे पाठ करतात. सो दिस इज फर्स्ट स्टेप, दॅट इज द रिमेंबर. सो आउट ऑफ रिमेंबर तुमच्या क्वेश्चन पेपरमध्ये कसे प्रश्न विचारले जातात. सो दे विल आस्क डिफाईन. ओके, डिफाईन and the duplicate, list, memorize, repeat, state. हे ज्या प्रकारचे क्वेश्चन तुमच्या क्वेश्चन पेपर मध्ये येतात की ह्याची डेफिनेशन द्या, ह्याचा अर्थ काय, तर हे जे असतात वन सेंटेन्स एका वाक्यात उत्तर द्या, म्हणजे जे तुम्हाला पाठ करून उत्तर द्यायचे असतात. सो दॅट कम्स अंडर रिमेंबर. सो दिस इज द BL1. ओके, ब्लूम्स लेवल जे आपण म्हणतो BL. सो रिमेंबर इज द BL1 लेवल. देन सेकंड स्टेप इज अंडरस्टँड. तुम्ही पहिले काय करता, लक्षात ठेवता, त्यानंतर काय करता, अंडरस्टँड करता ते. सो अंडरस्टँड इज एक्सप्लेन आयडिया और कन्सेप्ट. सो दिस इज अ BL2, ब्लूम लेवल 2. ह्याच्या रिलेटेड कुठले कुठले प्रश्न तुमच्या क्वेश्चन पेपरमध्ये येतात, जसं की क्लासिफाय करा, डिस्क्राईब करा, डिस्कस करा, एक्सप्लेन करा, आयडेंटिफाय करा, त्यानंतर रेकग्नाइज, रिपोर्ट, सिलेक्ट, ट्रान्सलेट. हे ज्या प्रकारचे क्वेश्चन्स असतात की क्लासिफिकेशन करा, डिस्क्रिप्शन द्या, हे जे क्वेश्चन असतात दॅट इज रिलेटेड टू BL2. म्हणजे BL2 म्हणजे अंडरस्टँडिंग, तुमचं किती अंडरस्टँडिंग झाले हे त्यात चेक केलं जातं. त्यानंतर नेक्स्ट स्टेप येते अप्लाय. म्हणजे तुम्ही जे काही लक्षात ठेवलं, त्यानंतर अंडरस्टँड केलं, त्यानंतर त्याचं काय ऍप्लिकेशन तुम्ही करणार ते येतं BL3. BL3 आहे अप्लाय. तर BL3 मधले क्वेश्चन्स कसे असतात बघा, एक्झिक्यूट, इम्प्लिमेंट, सॉल्व, यूज, डेमॉन्स्ट्रेट. म्हणजे जे काही न्यूमरिकल्स तुम्ही मोठमोठे सॉल्व करतात दॅट कम्स अंडर BL3. ओके, वाय आय एम टेलिंग यू ऑल दिस, बिकॉज व्हेन यू सी युअर क्वेश्चन पेपर, ज्यावेळेस तुम्ही IC1 देचाल, IC2 देचाल, इन दॅट यू विल सी दिस BL लेवल्स, ब्लूम लेवल्स. आता तुमच्या सिलेबसमध्ये मॅक्सिमम आपण जाऊ शकतो BL3 पर्यंत, रिमेंबर, अंडरस्टँड आणि अप्लाय पर्यंत. बाकीच्या ज्या लेवल्स तुम्ही वर दिसत आहेत तुम्हाला, अनालाइज असेल, इव्हॅल्युएट असेल, क्रिएट असेल, दॅट इज ऑल रिलेटेड टू युअर प्रोजेक्ट. म्हणजे ज्यावेळेस तुम्ही एखादा प्रोजेक्ट करता त्यावेळेस काय करता, तुम्ही अनालाइज करता. अनालाइज काय करता म्हणजे एखादा एक्झिस्टिंग प्रॉब्लेम आहे सोसायटीमध्ये किंवा इंजिनिअरिंग मध्ये, तो पहिले तुम्ही अनालाइज करता की बाबा काय प्रॉब्लेम आहे, प्रॉब्लेम स्टेटमेंट काढता, ते एक्झामिन करता. ठीक आहे, त्यानंतर BL5 आहे इव्हॅल्युएट. मग तुम्ही काय करता की ते प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व्ह करण्यासाठी कोणते कोणते उपाय आहे, तुम्ही काय करणार, बसणार, 10 मुलं 10 आयडिया सांगणार की बाबा हा जो प्रॉब्लेम आहे, प्रत्येकाचे आयडिया वेगवेगळे असणार. त्यानंतर काय होणार, एक डिस्कशन होणार 10 आयडियावर, त्यातल्या ज्या बेस्ट 2 आयडिया ते काढले जातील, त्यातनं परत जी बेस्ट 1 आयडिया आहे ती आपण बाहेर काढणार. लास्ट वन इज अ क्रिएट, दॅट इज अ BL6 लेवल. क्रिएट म्हणजे काय करणार, जी तुम्ही आयडिया फायनलाइज केली आहे तुमच्या डिस्कशन मधून, त्या आयडिया तुम्ही वर्क करणार आणि ती प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व्ह करणार किंवा एखादा नवीन कंपोनंट तयार करणार. दिस इज ऑल अबाउट द ब्लूम्स टॅक्सॉनॉमी. तर तुम्ही एखादा सब्जेक्ट जेव्हा शिकता त्यावेळेस तुम्ही सुरुवात कशी करता, रिमेंबर, लक्षात ठेवता, अंडरस्टँड करता, अप्लाय करता. त्यानंतर ते जे नॉलेज आहे ते तुम्ही एका रिअल लाईफ प्रॉब्लेमसाठी अनालाइज करता, इव्हॅल्युएट करता आणि त्याच्यावर सोल्युशन काढून ते सोल्युशन क्रिएट करता. दिस इज ऑल अबाउट ब्लूम्स टॅक्सॉनॉमी. देन NBA has given some program outcomes and program specific outcomes. म्हणजे कसं, जसं तुम्ही आता सिलेक्ट केलंय की मला इंजिनिअरिंगला जायचं बाबा, बर ठीक आहे, पण व्हॉट आउटकम्स वी एक्सपेक्ट. तुम्ही ज्यावेळेस इंजिनिअरिंग कम्प्लीट करता त्यावेळेस सोसायटी किंवा टीचर किंवा तुमचे पॅरेंट्स तुमच्याकडून काय एक्सपेक्ट करतील, व्हॉट आउटकम्स विल दे एक्सपेक्ट. सो दॅट इज ऑल्सो गिवन बाय द NBA, दॅट इज कॉल्ड एज प्रोग्राम आउटकम्स. What are those? I will show you. So it is little bit blur there, but I hope you can see in your mobile screen. So NBA has given this 12 POs. PO means program outcomes. These are defined by the NBA. म्हणजे कोणतीही काय ब्रांच असेल इंजिनिअरिंगची, सीएससी असेल, मेकॅनिकल असेल, ईएनटीसी असेल, सगळ्यांसाठी पीओ सेम आहे. तर एनबीए काय म्हणतंय की इंजिनिअरिंग ग्रॅज्युएट्स विल बी एबल टू, म्हणजे तुमच्याकडून हे अपेक्षित आहे की पहिलं इंजिनिअरिंग नॉलेज म्हणजे काय, द अप्लाय द नॉलेज ऑफ मॅथमॅटिक्स, सायन्स, इंजिनिअरिंग फंडामेंटल आणि इंजिनिअरिंग स्पेशलायझेशन टू द सोल्युशन ऑफ कॉम्प्लेक्स इंजिनिअरिंग प्रॉब्लेम. म्हणजे तुम्ही जे 11-12 मध्ये शिकला असता, फिजिक्स मध्ये, केमिस्ट्री मध्ये, मॅथ्स मध्ये, किंवा बेसिक तुमच्या फर्स्ट इयर म्हणजे जे फर्स्ट इयरला होते रेग्युलर मध्ये, ते जे काही शिकले असतील त्याचं तुम्ही किती अप्लिकेशन करू शकता. सो दॅट विल बी युअर PO1. PO1 काय असते, इंजिनिअरिंग नॉलेज. आता PO2 प्रोग्राम आउटकम टू काय आहे, प्रॉब्लेम अनालिसिस म्हणजे आयडेंटिफाय, फॉर्म्युलेट, रिव्ह्यू लिटरेचर, analyze complex engineering problems, reaching substantiated conclusion using first principles of mathematics, natural sciences and engineering sciences. म्हणजे तुम्ही पहिला हे अप्लाय करा, त्यानंतर जे रिअल लाईफ प्रॉब्लेम्स आहेत ते अनालाइज करा. अशा प्रकारे त्यांनी पहिले जे 5 आहेत, डिझाईन अँड डेव्हलपमेंट ऑफ सोल्युशन्स, कंडक्ट इन्व्हेस्टिगेशन, मॉडर्न टूल युजेस, हे पहिले 5 दिज आर रिलेटेड टू युअर टेक्निकल टर्म्स. म्हणजे हे पहिले 5 PO जे आहेत, प्रोग्राम आउटकम्स. प्रोग्राम आउटकम्स म्हणजे काय, तर वेन यू बिकम इंजिनियर, what are the outcomes expected. So these are the 5 POs which are technical. आणि त्यानंतर जे 6 ते 12 आहेत, म्हणजे इंजिनियर अँड सोसायटी असेल, एन्व्हायरमेंट अँड सस्टेनेबिलिटी असेल, इथिक्स असतील, इंडिव्हिज्युअल अँड टीमवर्क असेल, कम्युनिकेशन असेल, प्रोजेक्ट मॅनेजमेंट अँड फायनान्स असेल, लाईफ लॉंग लर्निंग असेल, म्हणजे नुसतं तुम्ही 4 वर्ष शिकता असं काही नाही, लाईफ लॉंग लर्निंग देखील झालं पाहिजे, याच्यावर देखील एनबीए ना विचार केला आहे. So these are some 12 POs and then we have some PSOs. आता PSO म्हणजे काय, प्रोग्राम स्पेसिफिक आउटकम्स. म्हणजे तुम्ही ऍडमिशन घेतले मेकॅनिकल इंजिनिअरिंगला, राईट? सो प्रोग्राम इज इंजिनिअरिंग अँड प्रोग्राम स्पेसिफिक इज युअर मेकॅनिकल इंजिनिअरिंग. तर तुमच्या मेकॅनिकल इंजिनिअरिंगचे काय स्पेसिफिक आउटकम्स आहे ते देखील एनबीए न डिफाईन केलेले आहेत. म्हणजे ज्यावेळेस तुम्ही मेकॅनिकल इंजिनिअरिंग म्हणून बाहेर पडचाल, त्यावेळेस सोसायटी, तुमचे टीचर्स, तुमचे पॅरेंट्स काय एक्सपेक्ट करते तुमच्याकडून, सो दॅट इज ऑल्सो बीन डिफाईन्ड. So NBA has done this very good work in standardizing this all procedure, so that when the students who comes out from the NBA accredited institute like SWERI, so the society can expect that this engineer is employable. This engineer has some basic skills which are relevant to the industry. असं नाही की इंडस्ट्री सध्या चालले 21-22 शतकात म्हणजे काहीतरी पुढची टेक्नॉलॉजी वापरते आणि आपण काहीतरी जुनी टेक्नॉलॉजी वापरते, असं होऊ शकणार नाही. Because we are very updated with the industry. SWERI is having MOUs with very MNCs and the local industries also, where students will get the exposure. म्हणजे तुमचा जो फायनल इयरचा प्रोजेक्ट आहे, तर तुमच्यातला काही जणांना ती अपॉर्च्युनिटी देखील भेटेल की इंडस्ट्रीत जाऊन प्रोजेक्ट करायचा, राईट? So like that way we have MOUs, memorandum of understanding, with various industries. Various industry person come in the college for the guest lecture. So we have our alumni as well as we have MOUs with the industries. These industry persons, they come to our college and they give the expert lectures. म्हणजे तुमचा आता सब्जेक्ट आहे ATD, तर मी काय करणार, एखाद्या थर्मल पॉवर स्टेशनच्या इंजिनियरला बोलवणार, एखाद्या कंडेन्सर किंवा टर्बाईनच्या इंडस्ट्रीतल्या इंजिनियरला बोलवणार, आणि दे विल गिव्ह यू द इंडस्ट्री ओरिएंटेड लेक्चर. म्हणजे इंडस्ट्रीत काय उपयोग होतोय, कसं सध्या टेक्नॉलॉजी आहे, कुठले कुठले टर्बाईन वापरतात, कुठले कुठले नोझल आहेत, ह्याच्यावर तुम्हाला एक्सपोजर देणार. म्हणजे यू विल स्टडी द थेअरी ऍज वेल एज यू विल हॅव द इंडस्ट्रियल एक्सपोजर. ओके. Okay. So I'll give some introduction about our chapter number 1. So up to this point, I have explained you what is applied thermodynamics, its syllabus, course outcomes, course objectives, what is the thermal power station. I have given you a small idea about it. Then we'll start now the syllabus. Your first chapter here, In ATD, it is a basic laws of thermodynamics. Okay. So in this chapter, we'll study what are the basic laws like zeroth law, first law, second law, what is entropy, what is enthalpy, what is meant by entropy, and what is a phase change. All these processes we will study in this chapter. Okay. Now let us see the syllabus here. So the syllabus says review of basic concepts, application of first law of thermodynamics to the chemically reacting systems, the standard enthalpy, heat of reaction, the standard enthalpy of formation, the standard enthalpy of combustion. Okay. So this is the first bit in this chapter. We'll see the basic concepts. We'll start with the law of conservation of energy, law of conservation of mass. From that point, we'll start. Then we'll see what is the first law. Then we'll apply that first law to various reacting systems. Then we'll study what is the standard enthalpy of formation, of combustion, etc., etc. So there will be some numericals based on this standard enthalpy concept. The second point here in this chapter will be second law of thermodynamics, its limitations of first law, then what is a heat engine, refrigerator and heat pump, what is the Kelvin Planck statement, Clausius statements and their equivalence. Okay. Second law is also very important in the application point of view. Now the third point here it is reversibility and irreversibility, Carnot cycle, principle of entropy increase, calculation of entropy change for phase change and change of state of ideal gas. So again there will be some numericals related to the entropy. Okay. So you might have studied all these concepts, but we'll take start from the basic, and then we'll study this law, and then we'll solve some numericals. Okay. And I'll give some syllabus about GATE also. So GATE is a graduate aptitude test in engineering. So in that case also, if you see the syllabus, so most of the weightage is given to this subject only, applied thermodynamics. And in that also, so if you see the ATD syllabus for GATE, in that case also most of the things are from our first chapter. म्हणजे आपला युनिव्हर्सिटीचा जो फर्स्ट चॅप्टर आहे त्यातला बराचसा सिलेबस असतो गेटला. So if you give some time and you understand this concept, if you are able to solve the numericals, then definitely you can crack the examples in GATE also. Okay. And GATE is, again I will say, good platform if you are going for your PG, if you are going to apply for government jobs. So there are these PSU companies like Indian Oil, HPCL, NTPC. All these they prefer the GATE candidate. त्यांचा GATE score चांगला आहे त्याला ते prefer करतात. So we have one alumni from last to last year who has cracked GATE, and then he was selected one of the PSUs. Okay, now his package is 11.5 lakhs annually. Okay, so he has given focus towards GATE. He has committed himself. Then he had very good score, and based on that score, he applied for various PSUs. He got selected. Now he is enjoying like anything. Like his package is around 12 lakhs annually, and what more you can expect, right? Okay. So this is the syllabus for your ATD. So this is the end, and this as today's is introduction lecture. I don't want to pressurize you, or I don't want to disturb you with the concept and all other things. So today this is, I think, enough. So quickly I will take the revision also. So what we are going to study in this subject. So this is the subject, applied thermodynamics. This is me. Okay, so those who came late, they can see here. And you are this course structure. Here is examination. University examination will be of 70 marks here. Okay. Then there are some marks to ISC. So we have this ISC 1, ISC 2. This mark will be given out of 30. Then we have term work. Term work is solely based on your attendance, behavior, and submission. So if you do time to time submissions, if your behavior in online classes is well, if your attendance is well, in the best scenario, you will get 25 also. Okay. So this you have to keep it in mind. Then these are the course objectives which are given for this subject. So in this we are going to study the first law, then we are going to study the vapor power cycle, then we are going to study about the steam through nozzles, then we are going to study reciprocating compressors, and fifth is we are going to study the performance of boilers, turbines and condensers. Course outcome are same. Then I explain you about the NBA's Bloom taxonomy and what are the program outcomes. So I explained up to program, right? So your program is mechanical engineering, but course. What about the course? So for ATD also we have course outcomes, right? So that are called as CO. So PO means program outcomes, CO means course outcomes. So we have six COs, which I have explained here before. So course outcomes. So these are the 4 out of 5 course outcomes will be there. So whenever you see your ISC1 paper, question paper, in that case, you should not get surprised, right? So in that case, you will see COs and you will see the BL levels, Bloom levels, BL1, BL2, BL3, right? And this is the syllabus for your chapter number 1. So in next lecture, all of you please attend because I'm going to start from the very, very basic and I'm going to review your basic concepts. Then we'll go towards the first law of thermodynamics. So by the end of next lecture, we will be starting the first law. Okay. So in next lecture, I will explain you some basic concepts, basic terms like what is temperature, what is pressure. So from this basic things we'll start. Then eventually we'll move towards the laws of the thermodynamics. Okay. So if you have any questions or if you have any other things to tell, you can put it in chat box. Meanwhile, I will take your attendance. Okay. So as this is our first lecture, I want you to introduce yourself. So we'll start with the first student here, Akash Bidri.
Yes, sir.
So I expect that introduce. What I expect is where you did your diploma, what were your percentage, and some like about your life goals. So what you want to do. That also you can tell.
Yes, sir. My name is Vashusha Rajendra Bidri. I am from Solapur. My last year percentage is 90%. Uh, my goal is become a skilled full engineer, skilled proof engineer.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Akash. Next, Anand. Anand Shirke.
Hello, sir.
Please introduce yourself, your name, your last college percentage, and what is your like life goal. If you want to put in front of your classmates as well as me.
My name is Anand Shirke.
Yes.
I'm from Pandharpur and I completed diploma in mechanical engineering in Karma Yoga Institute.
Okay.
And my goal is to become a successful and skillful mechanical engineer.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Anand. Next,
Thank you,
here
sir.
is Arun.
Hello, sir. Myself, Gundeti Arun. I completed diploma from SES Polytechnic, Solapur. My last year percentage is 70,
Okay.
and my aim is to become a successful design engineer.
Design engineer.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. You mean CAD courses like that, SolidWorks and
Yeah,
what
sir.
you yeah.
I have D.
Okay. Okay. So Gundeti, I will text you because we have very good alumni which are working in design departments.
Yeah, sir.
So you can have those references later also. Okay.
Yeah, sir. Okay. Thank you.
Right. Thank you. Next, Dipti Kadam.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes.
I am Dipti Kadam. I completed my diploma in Swedish College of Engineering Polytechnic Pandharpur. I got 91.79% marks in last year, and my goal is to give competitive exam.
Okay. Now your dream cannot be giving exam, right?
Yeah, I want to crack it.
Ah, yes. So that should be your objective. Good. Thank you, Dipti. Next, Divya.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
My name is my
introduce. Yeah.
my name is Lavti Divya. I'm from Pandharpur. I have completed diploma from Sweri College of Engineering, Pandharpur. I got 90 percentage in
Engineering,
last year.
College of Polytechnic, no?
Polytechnic.
Yeah.
I got 90 percentage in last year.
Good.
My goal is to become a mechanical engineer.
No, you are going to become anyway. तुम्ही असं रांगत गेला तरी मेकॅनिकल इंजिनिअरिंग होचाल कॉलेजमध्ये. What is your goal?
Successful become a engineer.
Okay. Thank you, Divya. Next, Dongre Tejasri.
Hi, sir.
Please give your introduction, your name, college, percentage, your goals, etc.
Okay. I am Dongre Tejasri Rajendra from Fulchincholi. My completed diploma in Swedish College of Pandharpur, and last year's in percentage is 86. And my goal is successful engineer and acquire more knowledge in engineering.
Okay. So more knowledge, you mean multidisciplinary, right? Not only mechanical. You want others also, right?
Yes.
Good. Now next, Gorakh Shinde.
हाँ सर यस सर
Please. Please
Hello.
give your introduction, last college, percentage, your goals.
Okay sir. My name is Goraputra Shiva Shinde. I am from Angar. My last percentage 84 and my goal is RTO exam.
No, exam cannot be your goal, Gorakh.
I am in RTO.
Become RTO. What? EMV.
Yes.
So a lot of our alumni, like my two classmates, are now there. AMV. So there is a post called AMV, which government takes exam for Assistant Motor Vehicle Inspector. Okay, so if you're very interested, then we can work in that direction also. Okay. Good. Nice. Next, Jayant Poddar.
My name is Jayant Poddar. I has completed my diploma in MIT Polytechnic. My last year percentage are 85%, and I want to join aerospace industry after graduation.
Okay, aerospace in commercial or this defense related?
No, it's aerospace outer space industry.
What SpaceX program?
Spacecrafts. Spacecraft X also there available.
Okay. So this they are inviting an application for those who want to go in space. So you can apply.
Okay, sir. Sure. Thanks.
SpaceX program I'm talking about.
It's space exploration.
Many billionaires they want to go in space and enjoy that.
They're not, sir. We are technical team members.
Okay. I'm just joking. Don't take seriously.
It's fine.
Okay. Next, Swapnali.
Yes, sir. Myself, Kulur में स्वप्नाली Naneshwar. I have my completed diploma in mechanical engineering from Sweri College. My last year percentage is 89.54%. I become a skilled mechanical engineer.
Okay. Thank you. Next, Kiran,
Yes, sir.
please introduce.
Myself, Kiran Uttam Kasagade. I am from Mangalweda. Last year college, New Satara Polytechnic. Last year percentage 93%. My goal is government officer.
Okay. Like which, technical or non-technical? Or it doesn't matter.
Technical, sir. Technical.
Okay. Next, so you can join your friend Gorakh right later. Right. So next, Kranti. Kranti
Yes.
Suryavanshi,
Yes, sir.
please.
My name is Suryavanshi Kranti Pradeep. I Hello.
Continue. Please continue. Yes, Suryavanshi.
Hello.
Ah,
Yes, sir.
please.
My name is Kranti Pradeep Suryavanshi. I am from Latur. I have completed diploma from Government Polytechnic Solapur. My last year percentage is 82%, and my goal is become a successful mechanical engineer.
Okay. Thank you. So finally, someone from GP Solapur.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Krishna Mari.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
My name is Krishna Sunil Mari. I am from Usmanabad. I have completed my diploma in Government Polytechnic Usmanabad. My last year aggregate is 85%. Is successful, become a successful entrepreneur.
Oh, entrepreneur.
Hello. Yes, sir.
Good. So we have this e-cell in our college, entrepreneurship cell. So
Okay.
contact Professor Khomne, who is in charge of that. And we every year in collaboration with MSME department, we conduct various seminars for entrepreneurship development. So this
Okay, sir.
faculty
Thank
from
you.
MSMEs. So there is the MSME department, and faculties from that come to our college and they guide students of the entrepreneurship. You can take
Okay, sir.
advantage.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Next, Mike Naure.
Yes, sir. My name is Madhuri Anil Naik Nore. I am from Patwardhan, Kuroli. I have completed my diploma in Sweri College of Engineering Polytechnic, Pandharpur. My last year percentage is 89.54, and I want to become a good, skillful engineer.
Okay. Thank you. Next, Prathamesh.
My name is Prathamesh Deepak Yadav. I am from Bhutaste. I completed diploma in Sweri College of Engineering, Pandharpur. My goal is best good mechanical engineering.
Okay. Thank you. Next, Prem Chavan.
Yes, sir. Myself, Prem Gordhan Chavan. I am from Solapur. I completed my diploma in Swami Vivekananda College of Institute, Solapur. My last year aggregate was 65%, and my aim is to become a successful entrepreneur and a businessman. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Prem. You can collaborate with your friend Krishna.
Yes, sir, absolutely.
So next, Rohit Dhotre.
Myself, Rohit Somnath Dhutre. I am from Pandharpur. I have completed diploma in Sweri College of Pandharpur. My last year aggregate is 86.87, and my goal is crack the competitive exam for class 1 post.
Okay. Next, Sagar.
My name is Sagar Somnath Deshmukh. I am from Pilu. I got 82% in last year in Panyu College. My goal is mechanical engineer.
Sagar, you can slow down. We are not hurry here. You can tell. You can take your time and you can tell.
My name is Sagar Somnath Deshmukh. I am from Pilu. I got 82% in last year in Panyu College. My goal is mechanical engineer.
No, you are going to become anyway mechanical engineer. That is not the issue. Like, what is your goal? Sagar Deshmukh.
Yes, sir.
No, anyway, you are going to become a mechanical engineer. तुम्ही मग 3 वर्षात करा 4 वर्षात करा तुम्ही होणार तर नाहीच आहे. What is your goal? I am asking.
Sir, RTO.
Okay. Thank you. Next, Saurabh Kale.
Myself Saurabh Kale. I am from Dasur. I completed my diploma in Government Polytechnic Kolhapur. I got 85% in last sem diploma. My goal is become an deputy collector.
Okay. Thank you. Next, Shankar Bansode.
Yes, sir. My name is Shankar Bansode. I want to become successful mechanical engineer, and my last percentage is 57%, and my last college is SMS MPI Tar Akluz.
Okay.
And I am from Avve, Pandharpur.
Okay. Thank you. Next, Shantanu.
Hello, sir. My name is Shamtanu Jade. I am from Solapur. I have completed my diploma in Government Polytechnic Solapur. I want to become a successful engineer.
Okay. Successful means what? Engineering.
Successful means want to become to show some skills to surrounding of my family or
No. I think you should give some time to think about it. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Next, Shoaib.
Yes, sir. My name is Shoaib Adam Mulani. I am from Kurwadi. My last year percentage is 86, and I have completed my diploma in Swedish College of Engineering Polytechnic Pandharpur. And my goal is to crack the competitive exam.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome, sir.
Shrikant.
My goal is
Shrikant. Shrikant.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Myself, Shrikant Goli. I completed diploma in SYIT from Solapur. Hello.
Your percentage, your goals.
My diploma percentage is 60. My short-term goal is become a successful engineer.
Okay. Thank you. Next, Shubham.
Thank you.
Hello, sir.
Please.
I'm Shubham Prakash Dhannavale from Ambe. I have completed in Diploma Mechanical. This college, Sweri College of Engineering Polytechnic Pandharpur. Last year percentage aggregate is 78.92, and my goal is after completing degree, job in any MNC company.
Any means core or non-core? Means you are feasible to work in non-core also, right? Core companies, non-core companies. Okay. Next, Shubham. So we have many Shubhams here. Shubham Katkar. Shubham Katkar. Shubham Katkar. Okay. Next, Siddheshwar Mari.
Hello. Hello.
Please.
Myself, Mari Siddheshwar. I have completed diploma in JSPM Bhagwan Institute Technology in Barshi, and my goal is government service, working in government service,
Okay.
technical. And my last year percentage is 64. I had a 1 year gap.
In diploma
Hello?
or after diploma?
Diploma.
Yeah. In diploma, while you are completing diploma or after you completed diploma? Gap कधी होता तुमचा? कुठं अंतर होता?
After completed diploma.
So you have done job or what?
Just prepare for government service.
नाही गॅप जॉब साठी घेतलेला का प्रिपरेशन साठी घेतलेला?
Preparation. I am confused to what I choose in career. Career about confusion.
Okay. Okay. Next, Supriya Chogule.
Sir. My name is Chogule Supriya. I'm from Nardru. Hello, sir.
You can talk slowly, no problem.
My name is Chogule Supriya. I am from Nardru. I have completed diploma in Government Polytechnic Solapur. My goal is to become a good mechanical engineering. My last year aggregate percentage is 79.59.
Okay. Thank you. Next, Suyesh.
Good morning, sir. Good afternoon, sir. My name is Suresh Lunde. Hello.
बोला.
My name is Suresh Lunde. I completed my diploma from SVIT College, Solapur, where I scored 71%.
Okay. Your goal. Suyesh. Okay. Last, Vikram Runge.
Yes, sir. I am Vikram Vilas Rungi. I am from Khardi. I completed diploma in mechanical engineering in Swedish College of Polytechnic Pandharpur. My last year aggregate is 88%, and I want to become design engineer.
Okay. So we have very good furnished CAD/CAM lab here. You can take advantage of it.
Yes, sir.
Right. So it was very nice meeting all of you. And though I cannot see your faces, but still I'll remember your names here. Okay. So I've seen somewhere some people are from GP Solapur, some are from Latur. So one person is from Kolhapur. He's not Kolhapur actually, but he has completed diploma from Kolhapur. So very diverse students we have here, and I wish you very best in their pursuing their goals. Okay. So thank you for being here, and I will see you in next lecture. Thank you.